short recap of what happened last time. You guys explored the Abbey, found a crystal sword in the nursery upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure we killed an angel.
And attacked a, what are they, Deva? Killed it. You don't feel cursed or anything, though, just because you killed an angelic being. He did seem a little insane, though. In all fairness.
Tends to happen.
Just a reminder, 200 gold. Everybody got 200 gold from that, so I
Okay.
think Musi was the only one. Yeah, she was out last time.
Yep.
You located a couple of rooms full of mongrel men, I believe they are called. Didn't kill them, but left them where they are.
Irina went to go and let everyone out.
Yeah.
So Irina is staying behind to
Yes.
deal with stuff? Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
so
gonna-
she's staying behind to take care of them. She's basically taking over the Abbey.
Gotcha.
And we ended with you guys still in the courtyard. I believe ready to go back to the village.
Yeah, we were heading back. We were heading down to the we were going down into the pool to recover from the fight and heal. Because she offered us those services again. You know, the beach day.
Yeah, Irina was gonna go down there with you, I believe.
Oh, okay.
To bid you farewell. Okay, you head back out of the Abbey down to the pool. And are you just gonna go for a swim, or what you doing?
I kind of figured we would just do the same thing. Just hop in the pool, recover, dry ourselves off, and go
Whiskey
on our merry
dipping
way.
again?
It dries off fast enough. I mean, just jump in with your clothes on and then dip out. We are on a time crunch. We can't stay too long.
Yeah, let's get a move on.
Yeah. Jump in, jump out.
Yeah.
So that was quite something. Just so we are all on the same page, we are still going to get alcohol for festival, go to festival, and then we are going to castle, correct?
Yes.
And we're all in agreement that it's okay and safe for her to stay here now.
I think she's got it.
She seemed fine to me.
Then she says she's comfortable.
It's really her choice.
And that is fine. Last question. Is anyone able to help me identify this? And I will pull out the hilt of the sword that I found.
I put up my hand and say, it's a sword.
Well, it is part of a sword, but I was wondering if it was
Usually Quill is pretty
magical.
good about that. But there was one of those predictions. It could be the sword we're looking for.
Well, we kind of decided we weren't looking for it, but either
Well,
way, I'd like to know what I have.
You know what I mean. a sword that was predicted for us to find. We seem to have found it.
I think divine intervention is a little more complicated than that, but yes, for all intents and purposes, sure. This could be potentially what is this called? The Sun Sword?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah, the Sun Sword.
You know, when Morden intervenes, he doesn't intervene without you working for it. So
I mean, Katsu definitely worked for it. He dug through the trash.
That is true. He knew he was looking for it somehow.
Apparently so.
Is that something you could do today, Quill?
Or what was that?
I was asking Quill if he can identify this hilt.
Yes. Would take a little bit of time. I mean, if we're taking the cart to wherever we're going, I can do that. While we ride. That's fine.
I will hand it over and make a note that you currently have it in your possession. Actually, while you're at it, you're going to take the long way around with this, right? And kind of, take your time, correct?
Yeah, I have to do a whole ritual and everything.
Well, would it be too much to ask if I, put something else on your plate while you're, identifying things?
Depends on what it is.
Well, we'll dig out the. I wrote down flail/scepter of Palor, which I think is.
Yes, that's one of the things that we got.
But that's like what he was using, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
holy.
for-
There's
yeah,
a
his weapon.
holy symbol of Palor, the Ring of Keys, which she has, the flail, and then there's also a handwritten journal of. I didn't get the name. I guess it says M, but apparently I didn't write.
Well, I only wrote down that I took the flail/scepter,
Okay.
so
and we would have left the keys for Arena to manage the place.
Yep. So, and I remember throwing the holy symbol of Palor into the bag because I didn't want you to
Oh.
touch it.
okay. I didn't put that down, so
I-
simple.
I
Yep.
do actually remember that because I remember distinctly having that thought. You probably can't touch this.
I remember that, but I
Yeah.
didn't log that it went in the bag. So
Oh, yes, I did. I put it in the bag.
So is that possible to do these two things while we're on to our next location?
Yeah.
Which should it be? It would be back to. It depends on how long it takes us to get where we're going.
We're
Right.
going. I know we're going south, which shouldn't take too long, and then we're going to go east, which will take us the day. So I think maybe a couple of hours, and then
Yeah, then I can. Yeah, because it takes 10 minutes for a ritual cast.
oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, so I would be able to do both without spending spell slots.
I will try and keep her safe and steady.
Well, then, shall we?
Okay.
I'm-
Arena stands at the pool's edge while you are cleansing yourself, and she appears to be looking into the waters as if she sees something.
Are you all right?
She points into the water and she says, "It's Sergey."
I'm sorry? I look
Who?
into the water. Do I see anything?
You do. You see in the pool what looks to be a man, maybe 6 feet tall, 20 years old, wearing noble kind of garb.
What the fuck?
Is he alive?
Yeah.
He seems to be alive. Yeah, he's not floating. He seems to be beckoning to Arena.
What?
And Arena says, he was my fiancé many years ago. We were to be married.
Strahd's brother was your fiance? Like that's Sergey?
Yes.
What
And
is
you see him floating closer to the surface.
Does it look, if I look closely, does it look like a person or some sort of apparition? Or
It kind of looks like an apparition. It ripples with the waves in the pool. There's a look of disbelief on Arena's face.
I think we're seeing a vision of
I
this man.
don't think that's real.
And eventually, the apparition reaches the top of the pool. And you see a hand come out as if to reach out to Arena.
I'm gonna grab her and pull her away from the edge.
I would also. I'd like to use my channel divinity.
Okay.
That's terrifying. Ugh.
And
I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's what I'd like to do.
yeah, as you channel power of Necros, and Myrna leads her away from the edge, you see the spirit kind of just dissipate with sadness in his eyes.
Oh snap!
Maybe you should not go in there. Ever.
Or maybe just don't pay attention to visions and sightings
Hold on,
such as this.
Did you see that the last time we were here?
Oh.
What?
No, I did
No.
not see Sergey the last time we were here.
can we see the bottom of the pool?
Yeah, generally, it's very clear. You can generally see the bottom of the pool. It's about 15 to 20 feet deep.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was like 80 feet deep and you weren't going to see the bottom or not. So
I'm gonna lead her closely to the edge again. Does he come back?
He sees him again at the bottom of the pool.
Do you have any idea what this means?
And you notice the clouds above start taking on a very dark and threatening presence. And sounds of thunder start to appear from the clouds.
Perhaps we should get her inside.
I think you should go back to the Abbey. Now.
I think you're right. So she starts climbing back up. And the very next thing that happens is you hear a voice come from the clouds that says, "She is mine." And out of the clouds comes a blue lightning bolt right into the pool.
Oh No.
With that, Arena starts screaming and running back up to the Abbey. What are you guys doing?
It didn't hurt us?
Well, we weren't in the pool anymore.
Yeah, I
We'd already,
assumed
like-
you weren't in the pool anymore.
Oh, okay, fine.
We'd already established we'd gone in and out.
Yeah, it was just a quick dip. Run away! Why would I stay at a...
I think we should leave.
I do too. I think it's time to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you individually what you want to do, in the order that I wrote it down, for lack of a better way. Quill, what you gonna do?
Quill's got his hands on the handles of his pistols, but he's waiting to see what everybody else does before he commits to anything.
Okay, Ossifer?
Do I have a full action?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try my divine intervention. So specifically, I would ask for whatever through that lightning bolt for Necros to intervene and fight on our behalf so we can get to safety.
Okay. Byron.
Okay.
Did you want to do something else?
Well, so the way divine intervention works is I ask that, and then I get to roll to see if the intervention succeeds.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll.
Negative.
Damn.
'20th level, you don't need to roll anymore. Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically I have a 10% chance if I roll a 10 or lower, it'll work.
Okay. Got it. Byron.
I'm going to take a defensive stance with my shield out.
Okay. Myrna.
I'm going to pull my loot out and throw protection of good and evil on Irina. And strike up a chord and start to sing.
Okay. Serena.
I'm just gonna kind of wait to see what everyone else does. Take a defensive stance.
And Smoot.
Is the ghostly thing still rising, or did that go away with the lightning strike?
The lightning strike got rid of the spirit.
But we don't know what's after it, right? We're just... This is like right after the lightning strike?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, yeah, let's get Irina back to the Abbey. Keep her safe.
Okay. After the lightning bolts, nothing exceptional really happens. Irina runs back up to the Abbey. The pool, however, seems different now.
Shit.
Like it's lost its blessings.
That's a shame. What does it look like?
Nothing-
Is it like dimmer? Does it look more grimy or anything?
It's lost a little bit of its clarity.
Hmm. So it's almost like it's just kind of gone out of focus down the further down you go.
Yes.
I have a question about that.
Okay.
Also, sir, do you see a difference in this pool? Almost like it's out of focus.
Wherever that lightning bolt came from, we do not want to hang around for another one.
No.
Well, then I suggest we leave.
It appears that Necros will not be helping us today, so we should go.
Yes.
It's good to me.
Okay, you head back down to the village. Doesn't take very long, maybe half an hour to get there.
As we run away, I want to send a message to Irina before she gets out of range. Lock yourself
Okay.
in the abbey and stay safe. Be careful. And send word from someone else if you need help. Don't go out alone. And that's it.
Okay.
She can't return anything, so...
Yeah, she just completely runs into the abbey area.
Oh no,
She
they
does it.
can. They can reply. I'm sorry, they can reply.
Oh, is there a limitation on what they can do?
There it is. But it has to be like in a. I guess it's just a message, and it's one round. So. Yeah.
Yeah, you just hear her say, I'm gonna stay within the abbey.
Good girl. And then she disposes of the copper wire, I guess. She plucks it out of a thing in the loot and continues on. Let's go find the carriage. Because it's in the village, right? We walked up here, right?
Yeah, you walked up here. So you get back to the village itself, and in the village square, you see a large black carriage being drawn by two
Okay.
black
You can do
draft
something
horses.
tomorrow, yes, but you need to play this.
Similar to what we saw before.
Yes.
Is it the same
But
driver?
This time there is no driver.
Oh, no. Okay.
No
There-
goblin?
Mm-mm. No driver. Is it so? It's just stationary. It's not moving.
It's not moving, no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You do see the Burgermeister next to it. In his hands, he has an envelope. And he says, bad tidings, my friends. This came for you. And he hands out the envelope to see if anyone will take it.
Mm.
I don't like being handed things.
I
Quill
will.
says this out loud like that. I don't like being handed things.
It's because he has feathers for hands. Here, let me see this.
Quill looks at his hands. They're not feathered at all. They're just scaly.
On
What
the
fairy tale? Go ahead.
on the envelope is written, to the adventuring group of adventurers.
Excellent.
Yes.
We
Couldn't be
really
us.
need to change that name.
No,
Yeah, it's a
this is-
working title. That's not what we're going by, right?
This is perfect. This is perfect. The name. It tells everything about it.
I
Okay.
mean, they clearly
On
have
the
the
on
wrong
the
address.
on the other side is where the envelope is sealed, and it has a wax seal.
Oh,
And the wax seal is of a dove.
a peace symbol. Hmm. No.
Just so we're all clear, is there any reason I should not open this?
Um.
Do you say that very loud?
I was addressing the party, but yeah, he would hear me.
Okay. He kind of chuckles. He goes, "Well, other than it's from Baron Strahd, I think that's a pretty good reason."
So
Well,
a dove.
it's not great, but okay. I open it up. Do I die?
No.
Okay, good.
Inside is a folded letter.
I would like to read said letter aloud. I like hold the letter super close to my face. My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you I don't know. I bid you something
Fine.
at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one.
Dine.
I await
That word is
your...
dine. Dine at his
Oh.
castle.
Oh, he's inviting us to dinner.
Yes.
I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich.
Sorry, he wants to have us for dinner? He wants to eat us.
He
No,
wants
it
us to
sounded
come
like-
for dinner.
He wants to eat with us.
As utensils?
No, I think we'll all be eating at the same time.
We'll all be eaten at the same time?
No.
Well, he did not
no.
say exactly
Oh my
what
God.
would be eaten. So here, let me read it
She
again.
just-
I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. So it sounds like he doesn't want to fight, which gives us the upper hand. And two,
It's an
we will be
easy way
it's
into the castle.
It's a free meal.
I mean, it's an easy way into the castle, at least. Boom. Do we have to go now? Because we had something we were going to do first.
It is an excellent question.
Is that why he
Burgermeister.
is here?
Are we to go now?
Because I'm
Well,
not.
we
I'm
do
not
have
ready.
to deliver the alcohol to the festival.
Right.
We did
Right.
say we would do that.
Well, that's the
And-
thing is we had other things we were going to try and pick up while we were there.
And I need to get new clothing. If I'm going to dine at the castle, this is just not going to do. I need time.
We're not actually going to have dinner.
But we did get the invitation we were looking for, so trying to break in
Well.
will not be an issue now.
No, and I can look my best.
We're not going to eat, Myrna.
You know, his invitation, did it have a date or time?
My friends, know that it is I who have brought. No, there is no actual time, but he does say your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival.
Well, he
Which
can
m-
just wait a little longer then.
Mm,
I
We
am
need-
honestly with
I'm
Serena
sure
on this.
if he is going to be civilized about it, I'm sure he would not be upset if we were to follow through on our promise to deliver.
The people of his lands, they're
hey,
wine.
but think about it this way. If you had something that you really wanted and you had to wait 4 extra days, would you not be in a little bit of a grumpy mood?
Okay, but we don't have the. Okay, where's the driver? Just ask him. Or them. The Burgermeister is right there the whole time. Does
He
he
is.
not have an answer?
Duh, why?
Why hasn't he answered us?
Oh, he says the carriage came as you see it.
What?
There was
we-
no driver.
Is it big enough to fit all of us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Sam,
I mean, okay, sorry. Let me
It-
let me just.
But we made a promise, and I would like to keep that promise
Okay,
before I
well,
go do something else.
I
hold on.
appreciate that. We need a festival now more than ever.
but it's not your festival.
It's,
Wait a second. Hold
it's
on.
not. It's Velaki's festival.
It's Velaki's festival. We came here for
Yeah.
the booze, right? And then we're going back.
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
have to
but-
go to
So we're
the
going in the right
winery.
direction.
We still have
Okay.
to go down south to the winery.
Yeah, we still have
Right.
to go to the winery.
So we're wasting time. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, hold
It's
on.
only a half a day there and back to go to the winery.
Well, look, and Strahd also knows that, I mean, if he sent it all the way out here, he obviously knows that it's going to take us a few days to get back that far near Barovia anyways.
This is very true.
So what's it matter that we take our time?
Then
I am-
let's just do what we set out to do and then head over.
We're
I
gonna.
want to go to a festival because Strahd scares the hell out of me.
Well, I'm gonna head to the tavern.
Road trip then. Go to Vallaki. It's wonderful this time of
Not the tavern. The Burgermeister's stables. I'm gonna go
He
to.
says that's good. I will be going to Vallaki. I'll see you at the festival.
year. See, that was easy.
Cool. Can you bring around the horses and our carriage, please?
I'll have the soldiers do it. I need to pack for a festival.
Enjoy. We'll see you there. Will your wife be there?
Yes, and our son.
Wait, what?
Who is
Right.
definitely not dead anymore.
Yeah, we.
Oh,
we brought
that's
him
right.
back.
That's right. That's right.
I made a miracle happen.
That's right. I was like, hold up. Something is important about the sun. Oh, yeah. That's right.
He is formerly dead.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be on board with going to get the wine, bringing it back, and going and taking it. And then we were going to partake in the festival. Is everyone still on board with this?
Yes, because you wanted to get something, a sunflower pin
we-
or something.
No, not. I need a sunburst pendant
Oh, I was
or
close.
something of that like. You said sunflower. It is nowhere close. But that will be very crucial to what our potential plan would be when we get to said castle. Now, I have a question for group. Is anyone directly opposed to me trying to make contact with Strahd von Zerovich?
It, like how?
Mentally, magically,
Like right now?
right now.
Well, then you can just tell him that we're going to be a couple of days, and then he'll know we're coming. Then there's no rudeness about it.
Smoot, you,
Exactly.
you naive, you sweet, sweet, sweet dwarf.
I'm sure he already knows.
Sure.
Yes, but I'm trying not to bet a game here, so I'm trying to come up with an in-character plan.
Sure. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm not opposed.
So I need to let him know we accept. We will not be taking said carriage, and we will be, what, 4 days late? They sound about right?
Ish.
Because... Okay. All right. Just 1 second. All right. Ron,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to cast Sending to Strahd.
Okay.
All right. Oh boy. I only get 25 words. I should type this out. Hold on.
Write it out in Microsoft Word. Use the word counter.
I don't have Microsoft Word.
Type, doesn't Discord? No, Discord does a word counter. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Just tells you when you've hit
It has
2,000.
it has a character limit, but
Yeah.
not a count.
I got 10 more words.
Thank you and have a very wonderful day, Count Strahd.
All right. Dear Strahd, we accept your offer for dinner. We will be there in 5 days. We have other business to attend to first. Sincerely, O.
Nice.
Like, oh, like he realized he was out of words.
Yes. Well, I think he realized that he would have to say Officer the Betrayer, which is 3 words, so he just shortened it to O.
I love that so much. Oh, by the way, I have refilled the tankard for myself and Byron, so we're down to 10 refills left. Welcome back.
Okay, it was easier just to talk to Ron, but you did hear me send another message basically that sounded like, can we take the carriage straight to the castle or can we go via Valaki? Okay, so 2 things. 1, he doesn't like to be kept waiting, and he sounds very angry. 2, he said he will instruct the carriage to go by Valaki. So I don't know like how we want to do this, but it sounds like the carriage will go straight from here to Valaki. We can get off and do our business and then get back on, and it will take us to the castle. So, and I understand that some of you like we need to go get the wine, but this sounds like a straight trip. Well, whoever gets in this will go to Valaki, and then we'll go to Castle Ravenloft. So we may, I know you don't want to hear this, but we may need to divide and conquer to make sure, because this carriage is the only way to get into the castle.
So
We cannot get in except by this carriage.
Okay,
If
all
we
right.
look
I'm
at-
just gonna
okay.
come out and say I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like, I know we want to help these people with their festival, but this is slightly more important. Okay? We want to get the heck out of here. So let's just do what we gotta do to get things done.
I thought we were doing.
Well, the Burgermeister said he wanted to go to the festival too.
Okay,
So,
I have
Could
a
the
question.
Burgermeister bring the alcohol to the festival?
Oh, I was going to go the other way with it.
Well-
Maybe put him in carriage, and then we go and get the alcohol.
I have a question, really quick. On the map, can we look at the map? Because if I remember correctly, the way the map is set up, we go south a little bit but we don't have to come back up through the city. We can just head east from the thing. So there's a fork in the road that goes to this village or to the winery. And so I think if one of us goes to the winery, or a couple of us go to the winery, we can then meet up with you at the crossroads eventually. Yes? Could we not do that? And that way we don't have to route back around. Oh, medicine time.
At the expense of trying to not spend another spell to ask for travel details, I got the impression that once this carriage has its passengers, it will go. I don't know if there's much stopping it in between point A and point B.
So
I like the idea of getting the Burgermeister to do the delivery for us, since he's going anyways. That way,
So
we
if
can
it
just go
doesn't move
straight to the
until we get
castle.
in it, then why can't we take half a day to go get the wine and then come back and then hop in it?
That is also possible.
And then you can give the stuff to the Burgermeister to deliver.
Well, then I guess we can do that. Did he say anything about the carriage leaving without us if we took too long?
Not exactly, but he did say that he does not like to be kept waiting.
I still, I mean, I kind of want to get out of this cursed, awful place, and the only way to do that is to deal with Strahd. And honestly, to hell with the village. Honestly, that's how I feel at this point.
So, this is conversation,
Look,
I think, longer than us standing here. We need to decide if we are going with the intent to kill, or are we going with the intent to find Mirror? Because those are two separate, completely different plans.
I thought this whole time we were trying to get out of this place.
That was what I thought the plan was. Get out of here.
Like, open the planes back up so we could go home,
We were told to find the Mirror
which is in his
and
castle.
go through it. Exactly. So is that the plan? Or is ridding this place of this nasty, pompous vampire our plan?
Well,
Well-
here's the idea. Here's an idea. If he doesn't give us any trouble and just lets us leave, cool. But if he starts getting in the way, well, then we might have to get rid of him anyways. So,
Look, he brought us here. Maybe he's ready to kick us out. I'm okay with that. But if he doesn't want to let me go and he tries to kill me, I'm gonna kill him.
You will have easier time of trying to kill a vampire if I can get this sun pendant and if we can figure out this sword.
Then, Byron, would you like to go with me to grab the wine?
He's gonna take a sip from his flask and shrug. Yeah, sure, why not?
And she's gonna take off. And anybody who comes with her can come with her. She's going to get the wine. And then as she's riding off, she sends a message to... Or no, before she rides off, I'm not coming back. I'll meet you in Valaki, since that's where everybody wants to go.
Well, two of them's all that you need to haul the wine, so let's all hop in with the Burgermeister and go to Valaki. That gives us an extra half day.
okay, whatever.
Does everyone see the map now?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna call a break here for a second because I need to pee and the
Yeah, that
dogs
sounds good.
need to go outside. So, yeah, I need to take a moment.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
In about 30 minutes, you see a group of the town guard bring the carriage out for you.
Wait,
what?
what?
Which
I
carriage?
thought the carriage had come out by now. Like our carriage?
Yeah, remember the burgomaster said he was going to get the town guard to bring it around for you.
Oh,
What?
I had assumed that it had come. Okay, you could have clarified that. I thought I was riding off.
Yeah, Myrna and Byron already took off.
I thought I was taking off in the carriage.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're taking the black carriage?
No,
No.
they're taking
she's-
our carriage.
Yeah.
The cart.
The
Yeah.
cart,
Yep.
yeah. The
Okay,
cart.
That's what I thought.
But
So,
I thought the cart was already out. By like in the time that we had talked, I wrongly assumed that the cart was out there by now. So
right, remember the burgomaster said that he was going to the festival.
But you
And
never
that-
stopped me. So that's why I kept going with that track of mind. Because you didn't stop me.
Oh, sorry.
So anyway,
So, who is going to go to the winery?
I am.
me.
Just the two of them, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say wherever Quill is. So if Quill's going in the carriage, I'll go with him.
Yeah, Quill would be carriage bound because he can't do heavy lifting.
Right.
Okay.
Neither can Myrna, but she's driving the cart.
She can drive the cart, and Byron can lift, so
Yep.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them go, and I'm gonna stay with the rest of them.
So, Myrna and Byron take off to the winery. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess we're riding Strahd's cart to Pulaski.
That was the plan.
Yep.
Okay. The four of you get into the cart. Horses don't move.
Hello?
I can just see this scene of everybody just dramatically like getting into the cart and then like just sitting there and nothing.
You
Hey,
don't think
I
that
crawl up and try and crack the whip or the reins.
The horses do not move. It is very spacious and luxurious on the inside. Even Alcesar has headroom.
Ooh, that's nice. You don't think that this is magically supposed to only move if the whole party is present, do you?
It's kind of seeming that way.
Uh-oh.
So we might need the Burgermeister to drive the alcohol back, and we'll all have to ride this to Pulaski.
Which is what I suggested in the first place.
So
Nobody listened to the dragon.
what would we rather do? Do I send the message to Myrna, or do we try to catch up with him and just help?
Well, I think that's probably best to try and get that done as quickly as possible and get back here as quickly as possible.
Well, you're gonna have to tell us to come back that way.
Well, we're gonna try and catch up with
But
you.
you have to pass by, don't you?
No.
No, they don't have to come back this way.
No. That was the point I was trying. That's the
Okay,
point I was.
I was misunderstanding this on the
Yeah.
map.
That's why
I
I
thought that-
said we can. So when I said we go get the wine and then come back to the thing and then get in the carriage, that was literally what Serena said. Like, that's the only way to do that. Or we don't go get the wine at all. And just all get in it. So once you get to the wine, you either go east and head on to Vallaki, or you go north and then east.
Right.
There's only one of two ways.
Well, maybe officer, you should send them a message and let them know.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Myrna. Bad news. The cart won't go without all of us. So please come back this way or wait for us to catch up.
The dog was just outside.
Then tweet.
Okay.
That's all I get.
Do I get to respond?
You get 25 words back.
Okay. Do I have to use all 25?
No.
No.
Okay. Figures. How are you catching up to us without a moving cart? And we'll just come back to you. Be there ASAP. Ben. There we go.
Does anyone know what ASAP means? I've never heard this word before.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh man, I was trying to use less words.
She said she would be back ASAP. I don't know what that is.
Not a bard. I don't know what that means.
It must be some weird bardish
That has to be
term.
like a language that I was not trained in. This
Yeah,
cleric.
I don't know.
Does anybody know thieves' cant, perchance?
What?
Yes.
I'll make a ruling that ASAP is part of the thieves' cant.
Yeah!
All right.
It's just one
Okay.
word.
So yeah. So-
Yeah.
So yeah, it means right away.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that makes sense.
Not really, but okay.
Anywho, it sounds like we should just stay put and they'll come back this way.
All
It
right.
was weird. She kind of like said, "How are you gonna catch up to us with the cart? We'll come back." I say we just kind of do anything we need to do and make sure we're here by the time they should return.
Okay.
Is it a pretty safe road? Can I like safely like get down to the winery?
After about half a mile, the road becomes a muddy trail.
Great.
Kind of meanders through the woods.
I was hoping to pick it up a notch. But never mind.
And the road itself becomes very mist-shrouded. Eventually, you come to a signpost, and the intersection points west and reads Vineyard.
Okay.
And then the trail just kind of continues past the intersection into the woods.
Well, I'm gonna go towards the vineyard.
Okay? As you go towards the vineyard, a light drizzle kind of falls. Fence on each side of the trail starts. And in the fog, you see ghostly forms kind of swiveling. But-
Hold on. I'm gonna slow down. Insight into those ghosts.
Okay.
I want to know, like, is the vibe spooky here for me?
It's definitely spooky.
24.
Vibes only.
They don't really seem to be real ghosts,
Okay.
but like projections of ghosts onto the fog itself.
Okay. I'll keep going.
Through the fog, you see, in the distance, you see the vineyards themselves, rows and rows of grapes and vines.
Okay. Just gonna make my way up, but slowly, and keeping an eye out, making sure nothing nefarious.
As you go further down the road, you see a man wearing a dark cowl cloak. His
Okay.
features are obscured, and he stands on the edge of the road, and he's beckoning, making a beckoning motion to you.
I hail him down. Are you the keeper of this winery?
As you approach the cloaked figure, he pulls his cowl back, and he looks very old,
Oh.
like a man in his 80s. And as he pulls his cowl back, you see 8 others come out of the fog.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Hi. How can I help you?
There.
Hello?
Why do you come to the winery?
We're here to pick up a... What do they call it? A shipment. We're here to pick up a shipment for Vallaki for the festival. They were supposed to get a shipment and it didn't make it. So we come to check on it.
The shipment is at the winery, yes. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Davian Mardakov.
I don't recognize that name, do I?
I am the owner of the winery.
Davian? What?
Mardakov.
Mardakov. Okay.
I am the Wizard of Wine.
Insight check. 11.
You believe he's being truthful.
Okay.
The shipment is there on the dock. Unfortunately, a group of druids have taken over the winery, and I'm not able to get rid of them.
Oh. We're not here. We can't do anything like that. We're just 2 people coming to check on a shipment. Do you think we could just kind of go in, get the shipment, and leave?
You're welcome to try.
Is there any way we can just, like, go in and get the shipment and leave?
Well, he said
you're
he's a
welcome to
wizard.
try.
Byron, are we just gonna leave it? What are we gonna do?
Well, there really is only 2 of us.
I know. There's no way we're going to fight our way out of this.
I'm gonna lean back, or I'm gonna turn back around to the old guy. What kind of fighting experience do you guys have?
None.
No.
Which is why we haven't tried to take it back.
Right, okay. I'm gonna turn back around now. Yeah, so these guys are pretty much useless.
I gather that. Do you think we could talk to them? Maybe?
Maybe. You maybe have a song for this?
Maybe.
Well, worst case scenario, I guess we just turn around and run. If shit really hits the fan. If we can't just talk it over.
How far away are we from the entrance to the winery?
You can see the winery off about 50 yards.
Like, is it does it have sentries up and shit like that?
You don't see any. And in fact, you see the dock he's talking about. There's already a wagon there. Doesn't have any horses attached to it, but you see 3 large wine barrels in the back.
You know, I'm just gonna go over there. I'm just gonna pull up over there to it and see if we can quickly, like, put it on the cart and then go.
Good old snatch and grab.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna Red Dead Redemption this shit. Let's go.
I need each of you to make a stealth check for me.
Hold
Oh,
up.
God.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Come on, give it a rest, you two. Yeah.
Can I cast? If I cast seeming,
No, man. This is a dangerous area. You need to look carefully.
could I make us and the carts and the horse look like something else?
Spell are you casting?
Well, it's a level 5 spell, so I'd have to cast it at level 5.
Yeah, so what was the spell?
Seeming is what it's called. I posted. Okay, so the spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you can see within range. You give each target you choose a new illusory appearance. An unwilling target can make a charisma saving throw, and if it succeeds, it is unaffected by this spell. The spell disguises physical appearance as well as clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment. You can make each creature seem 1 foot shorter or taller and appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change a target's body type. So, you know, you got to choose a form that's close to the same arrangement of limbs, yada yada. So I want to see if we can get it to kind of look like the cart that's there. And do I see any horses around or anything around that I could try to make us look like? Any
You do not
people?
see any horses around.
Shit. Okay. This might not work.
The only people you see are the ones that you met with the cloaks. You know. Good old Davy and Mardukov.
Fuck. How big are those barrels?
It looks like these barrels probably hold about 30 gallons of wine each.
Okay. So if Byron were to pick them up, how long would it take for him to transfer it to my cart?
Let's see, 30 gallons. Each one weighs approximately 250 pounds. Plus the weight of the empty barrel itself. Byron, what's your strength?
20.
Oh, it would probably take him from where it is a couple of minutes a barrel.
Okay. If I were to like pull up right next to it, he could pretty quickly just grab them and put them in. If I were like right next to it, correct?
As close as you can get to it.
Yeah.
The loading dock is only has room for one cart, and the cart is already in the dock. So you have to pull up in front of the dock,
Oh, okay.
hop up, get a barrel, take it over, hop down, put it in your
Shit.
cart. That's why it
Okay.
would take a couple minutes. If you didn't have Byron, if you just had somebody at regular strength, it'd take 5 or 10 minutes a barrel.
Okay. Well, do you want to just try and do that, Byron?
Well,
I can back it in as close as possible, and that way you can just hop on and I can take off.
all right. Well, I'll climb back to the back of the wagon,
Okay.
and you just get me close, and I'll do the rest.
I'm just gonna maneuver it and back it up as close as possible. So I can prepare for a quick getaway if I need to. And just keep my eye out.
You back it up, no problem getting the first barrel on. As he's getting the second barrel, the grass and the weeds
Of course they do.
and the vines that are around your cart start moving and kind of entrapping you.
We gotta go.
So
Can I counter charm that at all? That's not a charm, is it?
it is not a charm. You have seen it before, though. It's an entangle spell.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going to need a strength saving throw of DC 14.
I'm in the cart.
Right.
Oops, wrong
So-
one. Wrong one.
So I will let you
16?
use the horses. Yeah, you save.
Okay. Do we have... Okay. 21, he saves.
Okay. So you have 2 of the 3 barrels in your cart, and then off to your right, about 30 feet away, there seems to be a group of, for lack of a better term, they look like druids. There's 3 of them, and it looks like they just came right out of the grass.
Hmm.
One of them yells at you to halt.
Where's Byron right now?
Byron's in the back of the cart with the barrel.
With the third one? Or the second one?
No, the second one.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
Hold on!
Gonna need some initiative.
Okay. $21.
Okay. at 21 and a 9, and the druids get an 8.
Sweet.
So most importantly, you go first.
So I take my action to get the horses going and as fast as possible, and is that a full action, or would that be my movement action?
That would be your movement action.
Okay, so for my action, I'm going to do confusion and just start singing Garbledygook.
Okay.
I don't know. And I want to throw it. Are they like all within range of each other? I want to throw it in the center of them to try to reach them all if possible.
Yeah, they're like within 10 feet of each other.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. And what's your DC?
My spell save DC is 16.
Yeah.
So I think it's a wisdom for them. Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 1's confused, 2's confused, the 3rd is not confused.
Okay.
Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Byron, what are you doing? Your turn.
How many of them are there?
3.
Okay, and how close am I to them? Or to the wagon, I guess, are they?
At this point, the wagon moves 40 feet. So you are 40 plus 30. You're about 60 feet away from them. Because they weren't in a direct line 30 feet away. But
Okay.
you're about 60 feet away.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a crossbow shot at them then.
Okay.
Try to slow them down a little bit. It's a 20.
That will be a hit. You can tell me what damage you got. I'm having that
It's a 1.
glitch again. 1 point? Okay.
Yep, just 1.
Me too.
Okay. Light crossbow, you get a second shot with that?
Yeah, I think I get a second shot.
I know with the heavy crossbow, I think your second shot is actually loading it up.
Right,
I'll check
I
that out
think-
later. I think you
Yeah,
can get 2 shots with a light if
okay,
you get a
good.
second attack.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the second shot. For a 15 and another 1.
That's unfortunate.
15 will miss.
Okay, I guess I'll just make sure that like the barrels aren't like coming loose or anything, that they're still like secure to the wagon.
You never really got them secured to begin with. You did get them in the wagon.
Well, then okay, I'll take this opportunity to try to secure the barrels to the wagon.
Okay. Okay, it's the druid's turn. And the first confused one will roll a 3, which means
You're still moving. Oh. Fucking
1, the creature. 2 to 6. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. He just is standing there confused. The second druid rolls a 4. She also stands there confused. But the third druid, who is not confused, calls the power of lightning to come from the clouds above. And it calls the lightning down on the cart. I need each one of you, Myrna and Mr. Pig, to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
10.
Give me a dex save. And that's gonna be a 9. Whoops. Let me scroll down.
See a 13.
13.
Okay. So you both take the full power of a 5th level spell slot called Lightning
Oh, come on.
in a storm situation.
What? Okay.
42 points.
Remember, we have 12 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, what's your natural max now, Myrna?
49.
49. So you're at 19. And Byron, do you have a new max?
Yeah, 84.
84. So now you're down to 54. You're at 54, Myrna's at 19. No temporary hit points left. And I believe they get a new confusion save now at the end of their turn.
Sure.
6, so he's still confused, and a 5. She is still confused. So you got one druid 70 feet away or 60 feet away who is not confused. Doesn't seem to be moving closer to you.
Gonna keep going.
Okay. You get, with one movement, you are now 100 feet away.
I'm gonna double it. I'm not
Okay.
even. I'm gonna just keep going.
Okay. You get 140 feet away on your turn. Byron, what are you doing? You're 140 feet away now.
Did I get the barrel secure?
Yeah, you got one barrel secure. You can do a secure one barrel around.
Okay. We're 140 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and take a shot at the asshole that just electrocuted us. For a 22
A 22 will hit.
and an 8 damage.
Oh, nice.
Okay. 8 damage. It looked as if that particular druid was going to call another lightning strike out of the sky. However, once you got past 120 feet, you're out of range and they stopped casting the spell. They don't appear to be chasing you. They don't appear to be attacking you anymore either.
Sweet. We're gonna keep going and go back to where we came from. You're on your
Okay.
own.
Yeah, and I'm gonna secure that second barrel too.
You do notice that the first barrel did take some damage from the lightning bolt, and it's starting to come apart. It's not leaking anything yet, but if you go too fast on the way back, it may bounce and take some damage. May start leaking wine.
Can I use my my rope to try to like tie it around, maybe hold the boards together better?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Son
then yeah,
of a
I'm gonna
fucking
go ahead and do
bitch.
that.
I should have taken mending. Son of a bitch. Mend the barrels of wine.
Okay. With a little, chewing gum and baling wire and rope, you do manage to get back to your friends in the black carriage with the 2 barrels intact.
Sweet.
I don't feel very good. There were some druids. There were supposed to be 3 wine barrels. We only got 2. They can be happy with what they have, but someone else can handle the druids out there. I don't have time for it. And I want to refill both of our casks with that leaky wine barrel because it's not going to make it anyway.
The rest of you see Myrna and Byron come back. They appear to be damaged. Byron's kind of singed, and Myrna has some electrical burns on her. They do happen to have two wine barrels, though.
Serena's just gonna look and go, you guys okay?
No. No.
Here, let me take a look at that.
Where's my cat been the whole time?
You what?
Interestingly enough, the cat is in the cart.
Of course he is.
There's
It's
some healing for you there, Myrna.
I'm delayed.
You're what?
I'm delayed.
Oh,
So it
it's
Hasn't come through.
13.
Ooh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, I feel a lot better. Thank you so much. Want some wine? This barrel's. I don't think this one's gonna make it to Valaki.
You didn't notice that the cat was in the cart until you start moving the barrels out, and then you notice that it just kind of got fried by the lightning bolt.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, I'm so sad about that.
Can we bury him again? We know he'll show up again later, but can we bury him? Ostasaur, do you have a...
Do we really need to? It looks... I'm surprised that in this shape the cart even made it all the way back.
Should we do like burn it? I mean, we gotta get it back. We have to get it back. Okay.
I give me the cat. I will take care of this.
I just don't want to leave it there.
You will give it to me. I will take care of it, and then we need to get in the cart and go.
Okay, here. Where's the Burgermeister, sir? Here.
Burgermeister's gone.
Oh, he dipped out already?
Oh, yeah.
He left a couple of hours ago, actually. We told him we would see him when we get there.
Oh, can we put the things on the carriage?
There is plenty of room. I cannot see why we couldn't put it in the middle. Then we could use it as a table.
Well, I feel bad about these horses, though. They need to make it back to Valaki. Can we maybe hook them up to this carriage as the carriage goes?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, great. That way we can get them back because they belong in Valaki.
They do look like they took some damage from the lightning bolt as well.
Oh, you poor
those
precious
horses.
babies.
Got it.
Can we get some help? I'm going to...
yeah,
what do I have? I have healing word. That's all I can do.
I will help with that.
I'll do that. No, that's an object, not a thing.
Oh,
Never
can you
mind.
fix the barrel?
Yeah, I can do that on the barrel.
Perfect.
Yeah, the barrel's fine.
Awesome. It'll make it now. Oh, then maybe we could fix the Is that a cantrip? Oh, can you fix the
Yeah, it is.
all of this? The cart as well?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you.
It takes multiple castings, but it's a cantrip, so not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brush the horses down a bit to kind of soothe them. Oh, you poor babies.
I'll use a charge on my wand to fix up the horses as well.
Okay, the horses look much better. They didn't seem to take as much damage as either Myrna or Byron. They actually made it safe.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Before we get too far here, can we back up and can we figure out what the identify spells figured out with my items?
Oh yeah, he would have figured
Yeah.
that out by now.
Yep, that would have taken about 25 minutes to do both the items.
Yeah. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the Sun Sword first.
Okay, the Sun Sword is +2 to damage and attack. It does radiant damage because when you actually hit with it, the crystal becomes incorporeal and is replaced with a shaft like a lightsaber.
Cool.
That actually radiates 15-foot sunlight. It does extra damage against undead.
Oh.
And against undead, it crits on an 18 to 20. It's considered a longsword, by the way.
Anybody proficient in long swords?
It's a marital weapon.
Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall.
It's a marital weapon.
Byron or
It-
myself would be.
It is a marital weapon. I actually wrote that down wrong.
Byron or myself would be proficient in it.
Yeah.
Is it two-handed?
No, it's one-handed. You can use it two-handed, though.
Here's
I
the great
believe
thing
it's-
about longswords.
I believe it's versatile. So it would do a D10 when you use it two-handed, but a D8 when you use it one-handed.
That is correct.
Cool.
Okay. The next thing, the flail.
Yes.
It's also +2 on attacks and +2 on damage. And on a crit, it actually does the same thundering effect that Smoot's weapon does.
Oh.
And that is also, I believe, a martial weapon.
Ooh.
And then was there the third item?
There was no third item.
No third item. Okay.
No, so let's see. So that took up 20 minutes of Quill's time. The rest of the time would just be for him going into the Markov journal.
Oh, I can use long swords. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, rogues use longswords too,
No, bards.
or bards. Yeah,
Anyway.
it is the most common sword you find.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually kind of funny because if you look at like European longsword forms and Japanese katana forms, they're almost identical.
Yeah. Then you got the old wakizashi for a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to go.
And let's go.
She just gets in the carriage after they've tied everybody up. Just been like, just we don't need to
Like
talk
a
about
Byron
it.
and say, "Do you want to use that sword?"
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
So, Byron's gonna carry the sun sword.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm okay with it.
So you got the barrels in the black carriage. You've healed up, I guess, as much as you're going to.
Yeah, she healed me up pretty good. I don't
Okay.
want to waste any more heals right now.
So what you gonna do now?
We're in the carriage.
Where's the carriage? It's right there in the middle of town.
I said we're in it. I thought we were getting in it.
Okay, I didn't hear everybody say they're getting in the carriage. Sorry.
Well, we didn't really do anything else, so I guess we're just sitting there chilling.
Okay. Once everybody is in the carriage, it takes off, going pretty fast.
Oh.
It's a pretty smooth ride, though, much smoother than your own carriage. And you arrive at Vallaki by nightfall. So you are back in Vallaki. If I can find it on the map here. There it is. The guards let you in. This particular Burgermeister greets you, thanks you for retrieving the wine for him. This is going to be a very good festival.
About
Thank
that,
you very much.
just so you know, it's been taken over by druids, and that's all we could save. You might want to go send help out that way, or someone talk to your Burgermeister friends, and maybe go help the winery.
Okay, good to note. As a reward, let's see, how many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to give you 250 gold apiece.
Oh,
Wow.
see, I told you it was worth getting the wine.
What?
Oh, do you think we could get these 2 wine flasks refilled?
Most certainly.
Sweet.
I
Huh.
also have a book that may help you in your fight against Strahd.
Listening.
it's a pretty. It's like a tome. And he hands it to 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands it to Serena.
She nods and takes it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Can she tell what it is, or?
It looks like a very ancient book. Let me get you a description here if I can. Lots of pages to go through.
Oh, that's right. It's mead in there right now. We need to finish the mead first before we put the wine in there.
Yeah, you don't really generally
Yeah, you
like
don't
to
really wanna
mix
mix those two.
alcohols.
We have 10 left. So are we staying overnight or are we going straight there?
Officer wanted to.
We were gonna do
Look
the
for something.
festival, which was
Yeah.
in
Perfect.
like
Then I will
3 days
finish
or
off.
whatever.
I'll finish off the last 10 drinks during the festival.
Yeah, because isn't Richthofen or Van Richten still in town, or did
Yeah.
he leave?
I think he was still around.
Remember, no, Van Richten did leave.
Okay, Van Richten did leave.
The tome it's this large book bound with a thick leather cover and steel hinges and fastenings. The pages of this book are very brittle and made of parchment. And most of the book looks written in shorthand. That unless you have some kind of magic or knowledge of the shorthand employed, you can't read it. Stains and age have made most of the work illegible anyway, but there are several paragraphs that remain intact and readable.
Serena's gonna look up at Quill and she's gonna go, shorthand by chance? I can't read this.
Shorthand, as in just. Let me see it.
Here.
Well, takes
Careful,
it,
it's very brittle.
and he gives her the look of I know what I'm doing.
She's
And
gonna
he-
roll her eyes.
He opens the book and starts to gingerly thumb through it. As a scribe, he having to copy manuscripts and things, I'm sure he would know how to read it. That, and if it's shorthand, comprehend languages.
Right.
If shorthand's a language, then yeah,
It is.
he can comprehend it. Quill's reading from the book, from the pages that are legible. You see him kind of get a little bit of a look of realization on his face.
What is it?
So you know the stories that we've heard of Strahd.
Yes.
How he was a warlord.
Right.
Well, This looks like this is his journal.
Oh. Anything of note or use?
Let's see. Apparently, after years of war, his family settled in Castle Ravenloft. He did have a brother, Sergei. But that was thousands of years ago. If this is a true text.
Well, then how old is Irina?
I was thinking about the same thing, Smoot.
Irina is of her age.
So
But if
then
she was going to marry Sergei, who's 1,000 years old,
he must have been.
The version of Sergei that she has been betrothed to. This is just conjecture because there's nothing in here that would suggest such. Seems that it may have been a facade that
That Strahd put up?
Strahd put up. Because, and here's the really weird thing, apparently Sergei had a fiancée or wife or some woman in her life that, or his life, that Strahd was obsessed with.
Oh,
Her name was Katiana.
Katiana. What a lovely name.
But what it seems like is every few hundred years or so, Katiana seems to resurrect herself. Or at least Strahd thinks she does.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's see. Looks like he just every time tries to make her fall in love with him somehow. It looks like there's a bit about the sword in here. Apparently the sword was wielded by Sergei. But Sergei was the younger and fairer of the two brothers. But it does say that, yes, Strahd is, in fact, a vampire. At least that's what the people of Barovia have come to call him. It says that he doesn't actually live in the castle. The last bit here says he now resides far below Ravenloft, among the dead and the sleep beneath the very... Let's see... beneath... Well, he lives beneath the castle. With, apparently, there may be catacombs?
I mean, in castle, it's not uncommon for people who've lived in castles to bury their dead beneath. So it's very possible that could be where he resides now.
Looks like... Oh, deep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle, I shall seal that... I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs, that none may disturb me. So it sounds like the catacombs are actually sealed off from the rest of the castle.
So then what does he want with us? If he... How can... I'm interested. Color me intrigued.
I would assume he would use us to convince Irina. That would be my thought.
Well, the angel we killed wasn't really that far off, was he?
No, but I would assume that though he was of the right mind to create that flesh golem, I highly doubt it would have worked.
I still think we had a solid plan, and you all shot it down.
Well, I submit to you then.
What?
She says that to Asasar.
Well, we have to decide in our however long until this festival starts what we're going to do when we get back in that carriage, because we're not going to have a lot of time to plan once we're there.
Mm.
You all want to get out of here. Well, we all want to get out of here.
Do you know what the mirror looks like?
Don't think we were given a very good description.
Well, if he's locked in a cavern, we could essentially have a run of the house. Maybe we could find it.
Well, if he's able to invite people and torment, I don't know how trapped he is.
We don't know that he wants to torment us. He just asked us to dinner. We don't quite know what that means. I think it's safe to assume it's not going to be good.
If he had to say that things would be... Hold on, let me find it again. He had said things would feel civilized surroundings. That does not sound good.
Really, he just wants a home field advantage.
Exactly.
Yes. Do we have what the crazy lady predicted us to find?
What was the question? You kind of broke up on me.
Madam Ava. She told us how many things were to be... No, not Ava. Rudolph Richter something or other.
Yeah, he told you there are 3 things.
Yes.
The sword,
The
a tome, and a holy symbol.
Well, oh, the holy symbol. Do we know what the holy symbol of Raven... No, that was the holy symbol of...
Taylor.
Paylor. You explicitly said holy symbol of Paylor. And I don't think we picked up another holy symbol anywhere. What does the staff look like again?
Staff?
Or not staff. The flail thing that Osasaur has.
It's a standard. It has a handle. At the end of the handle is a chain, and at the end of the chain is a spiked ball.
Oh, okay. Well, we have 2/3 of the items. Maybe we'll be able to, you know. Maybe if we give them to him, he'll let us go. I don't know. I kind of wing it whenever I go, so I don't have any plans other than go up there and knock on the door. See what happens. It's really all you can do.
There's a little bit more we can do.
Like what?
Well, if we are going in expecting to have a bad time, we will take stakes. We will have a code word for when we need sunlight, because you cannot defeat a vampire without it.
Oh, we should probably always have that code word.
We will bring running water and the sunburst pendant. We will, be a little more prepared, because if we go in without a plan, there's a very good chance at least one, if not many of us, would not come out.
Well then, why don't we go in expecting the worst and hoping for the best? Prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
That makes sense.
What do we need to do? Sir?
Well, we need holy water.
It's a start, yes.
Yeah. You need your pendant. How do we get sunlight?
Well, if I get said pendant, I can cast spell. Spell will essentially basically create sunlight, and it sounds like sword will do same thing. So there's at least two sources.
Mm-hmm.
If I can become prepared, I will make sure to have spell that can create a running water, and we could create stakes, each have holy water, just the kinds of things you would want for a vampire.
I
Well, if
have
we got a couple of days, I wouldn't mind changing my armor out.
I also have 3 empty vials, so if you make some, can help pitch in for that. I don't know how you make holy water.
We can make it. It's not too difficult. I think I have some as well. But mostly it is knowing your enemy. Knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Well, can we take this to a place that's not in the middle of the road? Maybe finish off this mead in the cask, since they said that they can refill it with wine. We can all just finish off the mead.
Yeah, all right.
Is there somewhere we can go to?
Yeah, there's the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, we've stayed here before.
You get to the tavern, and the talk you hear around the tavern is that they're going to start the festival tomorrow.
Oh.
No time like the present, according to the Burgermeister.
Lovely.
So approximately how long would it take us to make these preparations, Ron?
Holy water really doesn't take too much time. It's like a day. Not a day per flask, but a font of holy water takes about a day. So however much, basically it costs $10 gold in components. So you could make up to 20 flasks in a day, or 20 vials in a day, if you got the gold to do it.
Okay. So can I take half a day and make 10 vials?
Yeah, not a problem.
Cool.
We'd probably make, I don't know, 6 steaks. I know Smoot's been working on steaks, right?
Well, I just grabbed those 2 pieces of the chair that were steak-like. But we can guide them. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a quick rundown, see if there's anywhere to find a different armor, and I can look and see if they have some wood that we can carve up into steaks or pre-made steaks somewhere.
Finding steaks to put into a vampire are not that difficult to find in this town. Finding somebody to wield the stake, that's the difficult part.
Well,
Okay.
But if you want, garlic is abundant. Steaks are very abundant.
I'll go gather garlic around for everyone to keep on themselves. Make everyone like a little garlic bracelet so he doesn't come near you.
well, hold on. We probably should go in under the guise that we're there for dinner. So, like, you know,
All right,
maybe
all right. Just put
like
it in your
hold
bag.
these in your exactly.
I'll get one for every person and put it in their bag.
I think the only other thing that we would want to go over, and you can fill in the details here, Ron,
Okay.
is how to actually kill a vampire. Because if I remember correctly, because you said I would have pretty full knowledge of their ins and outs. If you kill one, it becomes like a gaseous form, and it has to get back to his coffin. Is that correct?
That is correct. The only way to truly kill a vampire is to kill it in its coffin.
Okay.
You have to stake it, chop its head off, and put holy wafers in its mouth.
Holy shit.
So, you know, easy peasy.
Yeah. The other thing you can do is you can stake it in its coffin and then burn it all. That also works.
Well, can we go with that option? Can we just do that option anyway? Just to make sure. Right?
Well, that is going to mean we have to find a way into those catacombs, which made it sounded like they were blocked off from the rest of the castle.
I bet honestly, I bet the mirror we're looking for is going to be down there as well, if that's where his bloody coffin is. If that's how... I'm
We're
sure...
blocked off. We've got ways through that, and I sort of lift my hammer.
Oh, that's right. We do basically have a stonemason with us. Well, that's good to know. So I'll definitely make sure I have a stake on me. Maybe, I wonder, could I rub would rubbing my rapier down with garlic oil do anything? Like, just...
I don't think it will hurt.
I think that might be a good idea. Just a thought. Put it in
I
the
would-
scabbard.
I
He
would
won't
do
do.
that like soon, like is closer to us being there. But yes,
Yes, yes.
that could be helpful.
Good point. Good point. I will. I'll do that. The closer we get to it.
The
Okay.
biggest thing everyone needs to know is that if we can keep him in sunlight or under running water, we will have an easier time. If
Hmm.
he is not under those things, which I can provide, we will have a difficult day.
Noted.
Yeah. Well,
Well, and
The other
if
thing you know is that vampires do regenerate damage that they take.
But not. But isn't that
Unless it's sunlight, kind of
right?
damage.
If they're well, I thought that the whole thing was if they're under running water, or if they're in sunlight, that they don't regenerate that healing.
That is generally true. As I'm looking at it. Some of the older vampires can regenerate in sunlight, but they cannot regenerate radiant damage.
Okay.
so I think it's good to make sure that we have a way to start a fire.
Oh, well.
Lantern. Make sure we're all full on lantern oil and flint and all that.
Right.
I just wink at Serena.
Yeah. She winks back.
Excuse me, some of us don't have those powers.
I didn't say anything. Taz, don't bite the spacebar.
The other thing you do know about vampires is that they can shape change
Hmm.
into rats, bats, and wolves. In addition to the mist form.
Lovely.
Do you think that he's...
Been watching us the whole time? Yes.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I wonder if he's susceptible to being taken over.
Oh.
If I had to just like throw out a guess, no.
Well,
I
I,
thought
mean,
as well.
But don't vampires
considering
actually
he's
be...
been fueled on hate and spite for the last 1,000 years.
And don't they have some persuasion techniques, if I remember?
Vampires have been known to charm humanoids, yeah.
Yes, so I don't know that you'd be able to do much.
Which
Possibly.
is funny considering all of the Katiana clones have just ignored him.
It's almost like she probably didn't like him the first time she met him.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I could always make the sun appear through a roof if necessary by destroying the ceiling. That's always an option. So,
If there's a ceiling to destroy, yes. That is always an option.
we're likely going to be in a castle, and, well, likely not at the top, but we'll see what happens, I guess.
Depends on what he defines dinner time as.
Right. Smash a window.
And I suppose it depends what time of day this is as well.
But we still have valid ways to bring it. I mean, we have a sword.
True.
Also, remember, you never have really experienced seeing the sun here in Ravenloft. It always seems to be behind clouds and overcast.
Direct sunlight.
Correct.
So by now, what time is it? We've been sitting here in the tavern, you know, playing music, listening to music, drinking.
Planning. You've
Yeah.
probably been in the tavern about an hour. It's fully dark now.
What time does the thing start in the next morning?
They're gonna start the festival at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Well,
Honestly,
how
for a
about
festival of
we
the sun,
get
I'd have thought daybreak.
It's fair.
How is about we get some sleep then?
Yeah.
You'll be able to take a long rest before the start of the festival.
Cool.
Okay.
I have one last question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any ideas what we should do with this baby?
Well, I thought that you were going to take it back with you.
Well, he is coming with us, yes, but if we're expecting the worst of the worst,
Maybe ask one of the townspeople to look after him until we get back?
well, there's no coming back. If we go and we find the mirror, we're going
No,
through it.
That's true.
Well, I
That's
mean, if
true.
it's the worst of the worst, he's gonna end up probably taking over Katsu anyway. But we'll be dead, so it won't matter.
That's not part of the plan.
I mean, I'm just telling
Will he
you,
fit in the bag?
he'll
Yes,
die.
but no, he won't die. He'll have 10 minutes worth of air. So if he has to, he could go in there.
Well, he's small, so I thought maybe the air would last long.
I mean, we could do the science, but who has the time?
No, we certainly don't. What about my portable hole? Could I stick him in there?
I would venture a guess that the physics are about the same.
I forgot you had a portable hole.
What? I have a portable hole.
But that's only if you close the hole, right?
Correct.
If you leave the hole
So if-
open, he
So
can
if
still
everything
breathe.
goes bad, could we just throw him in the hole and then he's not in danger
I face
until we're
palm.
done?
I don't think it works like that.
A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes.
Right. The
If
same
it's
deal.
open,
Yeah, but if it's open, then it's just a hole.
Yeah, but how deep's the hole?
It will tell me here. Let's see.
and then the next question would be, can you, like, how deep is it? Can you just reach in? You can't. I don't think you can hear. You can hear on the inside, but I don't think you can hear on the outside.
Portable hole creates an extra dimensional hole 10 feet deep.
Boy.
Okay, but he's in a magical pram. Just gently put him in there.
The pram
What
isn't
if
magical.
Does anybody have invisibility that they could cast on him?
I do.
We could make him invisible.
How long does that last?
Not that long.
Exactly.
But it could work in an emergency.
A minute. It's only a minute.
Is it possible that Strahd expects him to come along? Because, like, the cart didn't work until everybody was here, but if we hop in the cart and we leave him behind, that might not
We
go to
can't
Strahd.
leave him behind. We can't leave him behind because then he won't go into the net. Can't leave him behind.
Castle Ravenloft is our ticket out of here. So if we go there without my son, then we'd have to come back for him. I don't think it's going to work. Let's just plan on bringing him, and I will put every magical ward I can on him.
All right,
Okay.
and that's what we do. Don't really have a lot of choice.
Yeah, I don't know what we're debating here.
All right, well, let's get some rest, and we'll go to this festival in the morning and get our supplies and be on our way.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, you take a long rest, unless anyone else wants to do anything.
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay. In the morning, Myrna, you wake up and right there on the bed next to you is the cat
Right.
Goddamn cat.
just staring at you.
I didn't kill you this time. It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
I didn't kill it this time either.
Don't be mad at me. I didn't even know you were there. It's your own fault. You can't be mad at me. So hush. Hush. You can't be mad at me.
And the whispers are back as well.
I do my usual cast the greater restoration thing.
Yep.
If we're all like in the tavern, if we all come down to the tavern at the same time, or I will go down to the tavern, and as people come in, I'm playing the thing so that you can get your 12 temporary hit points. So you start the day with the 12 XP.
Sweet.
Okay. Eventually, everyone comes down to the tavern hall, followed by, lastly, by Smoot Shadow.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you gonna go about getting your supplies and everything?
Yeah.
If it was too late, I guess yesterday, sure, we'll use someone today to do that.
Okay. You were able to make the holy water yesterday. That's fine.
Okay,
It
but-
doesn't take you too long to get the spikes and the garlic.
Cool.
One of the favorite games of the festival seems to be pin the stake on the vampire.
Lovely.
Cool. Then I guess, shall we go to the festival?
Sure.
Duh.
Alright.
Gonna play a
You
jaunty
go to
little tune as we head to the festival.
You go to the festival. Everybody seems to be drinking the wine that you brought. You're getting cheers all around for bringing it. There's, typical fair games. You see the burgermeister of this town, but you don't see the burgermeister of the previous one you were at. Even though he said he was coming and left before you guys did.
Did he not make it?
Oh darn.
It's
Was
unfortunate.
he actually the Burgermeister?
What do you mean? You think it was an imposter?
Well, we were just saying how Strahd can change shape.
Oh shit. Oh
So then
shit.
he might have heard all of our plans.
No, we didn't do much planning around the Burgermeister.
Mm-mm.
Beyond how to get there.
Yeah.
True.
I didn't even think about
Well,
that.
I guess we can't trust anyone right now.
Nope. Not even this cat.
I told you you couldn't trust the cat.
Katsu is very happy to see the cat.
Look who woke me up this morning.
I could kill it again if you like.
It's just gonna come back.
Well, at least we get a day of rest from it.
It's just gonna come back.
Then I kill it again. Like, it's easy. I mean, it's not gonna matter. We're leaving, so. You're not taking that cat with us through the portal, are
I
you?
hope to God it doesn't come with me.
It might.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
One thing at a time.
Yeah. Please, don't
Let's
make me
just
think about that
focus
right
on
now.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yes.
Okay, so I assume that they, like, do festival things.
Yeah.
Is there anything of note during the festival that they need to do, or can we just, like, assume they did the festival stuff?
The main part of doing the festival is getting drunk as hell and forgetting about what's going on in the world.
Sir, is there anyone I would find attractive here, or just not my kind of people? I feel like I would find anyone attractive because I'm a bard.
I was gonna say, any port in a storm.
I should say anyone who looks interested in me. That's anyone who looks,
Oh yeah, a lot of people look interested in you.
sweet. Perfect.
You can probably have your choice of anyone at the fair or at the festival.
Cool. I'm gonna pick a dude at random.
Okay, so Myrna gets laid. Anything else?
I need to obtain a sunburst pendant worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Look, it's a festival. What am I supposed to do? Not drink and get laid? That's the point of a festival.
I didn't say. I'm just saying. We established Myrna the bard gets laid, and
And she's out for the rest of the day.
yeah.
So is that something I can procure, Ron?
Yeah, you'll be able to get one. You got 100 gold for it. Yeah.
One or maybe two?
Definitely one. I'll tell you what, roll a D100, and if you get lower than 50, two are available.
Heyo. I got a 43.
That's under 50. You can buy two.
Excellent.
Cha-ching.
All right. Well, I am ready to go. Oh, where's Myrna?
Last I saw her, she was taken off with some orc that way.
Byron, I'm sorry, buddy.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
He's just gonna be sipping his flask, a little confused.
It's tall.
We'll.
Either way, she went to the tavern with a gentleman and did not come back. So I assume that she's busy.
Okay.
Indisposed.
Well, I'm going to spend some time with my baby, and maybe we try to leave in a couple of hours.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Okay. Myrna, you end up having a pretty good time with a couple of different strangers. They weren't at the tavern though. They just kind of went into the woods.
What?
Myrna got super lucky.
Oh,
Not just sort of lucky.
I went and got some brownies. How lucky did she get?
Several
As,
dudes.
as lucky as those brownies.
These brownies are
She
real
got it
fucking
on
good.
in the forest. She got it on in the tavern. She was all over.
What's new? What else? What did y'all do? Sorry, I had to go get a refill.
Festival things, though at some point Serena's gonna try and find Myrna to let her know that they're leaving in a couple hours.
Oh.
It's the disappointment. Oh.
Where would you like to find me?
Well, first she's gonna go to the tavern and see if she's there. And will she be there or will she be elsewhere?
No, you go looking at the tavern. You can't find her there. You go through the festival, and you really don't find her at any of the games.
I can't.
But as you're, shut up.
Why does he does
Wow.
this every D&D night? No
I know.
other night when I stream except for D&D night.
But when you're coming back from the game area back to the tavern, you spot Myrna coming out of the forest with a couple of dudes and a tavern wench.
Nice.
So she's gonna call out to her. Yo, Myrna!
Yes. You can call me
I'm
Ben,
looking-
by the way. That's my real name. But Myrna works
I'm sorry,
too.
I'm used to calling you Myrna. My apologies.
It's fine.
I was looking all over for you. I need to let you know that we want to leave in a couple of hours. So you might want to
Alright.
get freshened up. And...
Oh, I'm fresh. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Just kind of gives her a look like,
I am alive. The adrenaline is good. Let's go, baby. Life is
okay.
lovely.
I'm glad you feel that way. She's just gonna walk back to the tavern.
She's gonna continue buttoning her tunic up. Just follow her.
Okay.
And she'll just nod and wink to the people she leaves in the forest. Have a lovely evening.
Tatsu seems unnaturally sleepy today.
Is he any more? This has been, I don't know, a day or two. Is he any more communicative?
No, but you can swear that he's grown about an inch or two.
Yeah, all right.
And Smoot and Byron just having a good time drinking it up, I guess.
Yeah, well, we grabbed steaks and all that we needed, so
Yep.
Well, yeah, and Byron definitely went out and looked for any motherfuckers that were gambling.
Oh, there's lots of gambling going on at the festival.
Oh yeah, he would have been all over the place. Anything that could have been played, he'd have played it.
Okay. How much gold do you want to put at risk?
Let's do like 1,500.
This is Byron right now. Someone say casino.
Wait, you have 1,500 to gamble?
He got real lucky the last time he went and gambled.
Oh, yes. I remember. I remember now.
He was up a ton.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude's sitting on 1,900, so 15 ain't dick to him right now.
Okay. We're gonna do a gaming roll
Oh,
versus my gaming roll, which is reflective of all of the people in the village. The roll. There is no gaming skill. Do you have a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I do
believe
have sleight
it's
of
I think all of that is sleight of hand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a sleight of hand roll.
Because that also is lock picking and all of that stuff. They combined it all.
16.
Okay, and I will give a roll, just a generic D20 roll to see how people did against you, because they're not really experienced gamblers.
Wow.
Oh,
critical
no.
fail?
I
Oh,
took them
no.
all.
Wait,
Apparently, I have the
through.
deed to the
Did
village
he
now.
lose? Did they? Wait. Did
I
they...
want to know how much money he made.
Oh my god! The fuck, man. This is the luckiest fucker.
I know who to hit up next for for spell supplies. Like,
Right?
You were gonna make 750, but since it was a critical failure, you doubled your money.
oh my
Sweet.
gosh.
Holy
Not
shit.
only that, you get dirty looks from people in the village. They don't want to associate with you anymore.
Oh, that's cool.
Rude.
I guess I'm gonna come back with hey, I don't think these guys like me.
What is that?
What is what?
That giant pouch.
Oh, this? Oh, I was just having fun at the festival.
Go on.
Well, you know, I was playing cards with a couple of
Oh.
guys,
Yes, your
And then
vice.
I-
I
and then-
remember.
and then I played some dice with a couple of guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was oh well, let's see, there was the pie eating contest.
Mm-hmm.
And well, you know, and then there was the arm wrestling matches and
Mm-hmm.
the donkey races.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've got a lot of gold.
You've
And-
got a lot of gold because
Yes, a lot of gold.
you. Some other time we will have to sit down and you explain this gambling. I don't understand it and I'm really not into it, but good
Oh,
for you.
It's a lot of fun. Well, see, I went in there with like almost 2,000, and now I
Uh-huh.
have more than 3,000.
Uh-huh.
But one of the phrases you heard a lot during the festival, Byron, was double or nothing.
Oh yeah, and everybody just wanted to double it all the time. Which that just makes everything more fun, right?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, good for you, I guess.
He's gonna raise up his cask, take a couple of drinks. He's clearly fucking sloshed as shit.
You guys are all gathered at the tavern. The burgermaster comes. And he says, I really do appreciate you bringing the wine and letting us have the festival this way. But I got to tell you, people are starting to talk about, and he points at Byron, you.
Me?
They're not very happy.
What did I do?
You apparently have their money because.
Oh
they
no!
were
Hold
gambling.
on. Pretty sure this is my money.
I'm
I
not
played
saying
the
it's
game
not.
and I won.
I try and warn people about the dangers of gambling. I am just telling you that I don't want any problems, and I don't want anything to happen to you people. They're starting to get a little inebriated and feeling their oats.
Well, the good news is we were just leaving, all right, guys?
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we're leaving. We'll have to play games again another time.
We will definitely play games again elsewhere, yes.
We will never be back, but have a lovely day. Bye.
I'll never be back.
No,
Listen.
I didn't say that.
Listen, guys, if you want
You
your money
just
back,
sang
just
it.
follow us down to Strahd's castle.
Oh, let's not be crazy.
Oh, you're lost.
He invited us to dinner, you know. Why don't you just come with us?
Yeah, what's a few more friends?
The more the
I know
merrier.
I know better than to accept an invitation to Castle Ravenloft.
And that's why you'll outlive us all.
Yep.
But
But what would we
good-
be if
good
we
luck
weren't
with
the
that dinner.
adventuring group of adventurers adventuring?
We really gotta work on that name.
Aren't you the adventuring group of adventurers?
Yes, that's what I just said.
You said you're the adventuring guild of adventurers
I changed it to
adventuring.
group. I changed it to group. I'm sorry. I get it confused sometimes. It's a working title.
The adventuring party of adventurers that go to find adventure.
It's too many words.
Too many words.
I guess you'll be able to put that on a shield.
I don't use shields.
Bit too long to put on a tombstone.
Well, I just thought I'd come and warn you that there's a mob gathering.
Oh, well, tell
Yeah.
them we're leaving.
I am not going to tell them you're leaving because they'll just gather that much faster.
Oh,
All right, everyone. I think it's time we go.
yep. Skitter,
Yeah,
skitter,
let's-
skitter. Grab our shit and go. Oh, don't forget. We filled up the wine cask. You know, we filled up our cask with the wine. Bye. Deuces.
And the burgomaster says, "Be safe. Watch your ass at the castle." You hop in the carriage.
Yep.
I would think so. If
Okay.
we've got everything.
Yeah, you got everything that you wanted. I know Smoot was looking for some armor or something.
I was, but that was under the assumption we were going to be there for a couple of days because it would take them time to fit it.
Oh, what kind of armor were you looking for?
I was what the heck was that? Breastplate.
Oh, roll a D100. If you roll under 25, they have a breastplate that will fit you.
I rolled the exact opposite of under. I rolled a 95.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't even have a breastplate to fit a human.
No wonder they drink all the time.
Okay. Was there anything else during this time people were looking for in town?
No, we got steaks, we got garlic, we got holy water, we've got the sun things for spells.
Yep.
Somebody got like 20 kabillion gold.
Okay. You guys hop in the carriage and the horses take off. You hear some of the villagers shouting behind you. You take a look out the window and you see a mob has kind of gathered, with pitchforks and things, but they're not coming after the carriage.
Okay.
What the fuck, man?
You ride the rest of the way to Ravenloft, and it actually goes up an embankment to a hill to a bluff that overlooks the village of Barovia, and it's about 1,000 feet down from the castle down the cliff to where the village of Barovia is. And that's a picture of the castle that I believe. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It is very dark with the cloud cover around the castle. It seems to be constantly drizzling or raining, and lots of lightning bolts going off. In addition to, the thunder that accompanies the lightning.
Well, that's not menacing.
The carriage rides up to a small gatehouse in front of the castle. There is a gap between the gatehouse and the castle itself of about 50 feet. There is a drawbridge going over this 50-foot gap, and as you look in the gap, it's 1,000-foot fall. If there was no drawbridge there, the drawbridge itself doesn't seem to be all that safe, but the carriage just goes right over it. Though the boards of the drawbridge look old, dried out, splintering, but it doesn't seem to sag at all as the carriage goes over it. Yeah, you get into the courtyard of the castle, and you see on each side of the entrance the Burgermeister that wasn't at the festival and his wife.
Son of a bitch.
And they appear to be hammered upside down with nails through their legs and arms. into the castle wall itself.
Ugh.
The carriage stops right in front of them.
What the fuck?
And this is a good
Crucifixion.
place
Dope.
to stop.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. You know it's getting spicy after that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know where they went. Oh, boy.
You find them hammered. Oh, upside
Yeah.
down. Oh.
Yes, I thought the exact same thing. The way he paused, you're like, they are just hammered. I'm like, oh, that's not too
Yep.
bad. Upside down to the wall. Oh, that changes the sentence completely.
Changes the context.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my first impression was like, all right, cool, drunk conversation between Burger Guy and Byron. Awesome. Nope.
No.
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 I mean,
He did.
if I had brought Speak with Dead, we could have seen how that had gone, but I did not bring Speak with Dead on this occasion.
That is yeah, I didn't expect it to be dead. I was, when he said, and there's the Burgermeister, I was thinking, oh, they're standing outside greeting them,
Yes.
like they were
Yeah.
part of
But they are greeting you.
well
Not voluntarily.
Of their own volition.
That's like saying that, all the, all of the dead skeletons hanging from a rock outside of Port Royal greeted the pirates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
much what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.